Well, hi everybody, it's Doug. This lock, I have many hours invested in this lock, and if you're seeing this video, it means I finally was able to open it on video. I've opened it many times, but this thing is really challenging. Sometimes it can take me 15-20 minutes to open it. Sometimes I can get it open in a couple of minutes. I think I'm getting to the point where I understand it enough to get it open quickly enough on video. I'll tell you a story about this lock. First of all, this comes to me from Reddit user Big Country 70786. He had sent it to me because, as he put it, it had gnarly bitting, and you can take a look at what we've got there. That is some pretty gnarly bitting. That first zero cut, or seemingly zero lift pin, is a real challenge to stay out of the way. The other interesting story is I've had this thing in my vise for a while, and I've been picking while I watch other people's picking videos. So I was watching a Chris Capune video, and I'm sitting there kind of looking up once in a while, and I hear him fighting with a lock, and he's trying to get it open, and he's just not getting anywhere. It's just not giving. And I look up, and it's basically this lock's twin brother straight on the screen. So, like Chris says, these things, what it turns out is this is an Assa Abloy arrow based on the key, and the keyway I think is an 810 if I remember looking it up. It is a real challenge. It is not a lot of, not an easy pick. So either way, let's see how it goes, and hopefully you'll be seeing an open on this video, and then we'll be able to see what's inside. I did promise myself I was not going to gut it until I could open it on video, so we'll all see the inside for the first time together. In advance, I'll tell you I will probably be pretty quiet. I'm not going to have a lot of narration during this pick. Because this thing takes some pretty heavy concentration. I'm also going to reset about 1,000 times. Murloc 68 does that quite a lot, and I guess I will be the second, copying his, emulating Murloc's style. Okay, that second pin is the trickiest part of this, and I've found that that when I had my longer picks on this lock, it was usually because I was not quite getting that second pin high enough and set. I think it is where it needs to be. The source of this lock, Big Country 70786, is a working locksmith in California. So this, I assume, came out of an actual working situation. This lock. Second pin seems to have like a resting spot where it feels like it's set, and I won't go any further, but if you get it up far enough, then it's happy, and then the lock opens. Taking each one slowly now. I'm expecting, when we open this thing up, to find like some of those Assa barrel pins that I've heard about. I've never knowingly picked on any of those, or I've never got a lock that supposedly had the Assa barrels. And as temperamental and difficult as this lock is, I suspect I'll be very surprised if I find nothing but standard pins. Did just sort of a light reset. I dropped off some of my tension, because I do believe my biggest problem on this is oversetting. So a little drop on tension lets the overset pins come back. in Chris Capune's case, his had a flatter bitting, so he was trying to rake his. And it was interesting because on a continual basis, he said he could rake it once in seconds, and then he'd try again and wouldn't be able to rake it for like 5-10 minutes. So that's kind of my experience here, that I would single pin pick it, get it open, try it again immediately, no love. In my case, get it open in 3-4 minutes, turn on the camera, won't open at all. This is what they mean by camera shy. And there's a quick hello from Callie. The family dog. And we have an open. Alrighty. Wow, that one was a fight, but you know what? Well worth it. Let us remove that. Whoops. There goes my pick tree. That's okay. I have a victory here. I don't mind. Alrighty. So, let's get the keys. We'll lock this one back up again. And let us see what is going to involve to open it up. So got ourselves a circlip. There we are. Mr. Circlip finally cooperated. Alrighty. Okay, tailpiece. Time for a shim. Let's see. Yeah, that was right from the first. Sorry for the long video, but this one is going to be well worth it. Get to see some interesting pins, I think. Alrighty. Key. Shim. Follower. Ah, the inside. The guts. Okay, so I didn't realize I was that far out of frame. Sorry about that, guys. Six pins. No surprises there. All right, this is stock, so I don't expect to see anything funny going on inside the core, or the plug rather. Very standard. All right, now time to have a look up in the Bible. All right, and I'll just have to remember that the long tail, of course, is the back end. And pin 1 goes for a walk. Oh, is that? Well, we'll take a look at that in a minute. It actually looks like it is a very special pin. Yeah, these pins are all kind of unusual shape, I think, if I'm seeing that right. Head around back. Alrighty, so let's take a look at that. So first of all, you can see the You can see the pins along with the bitting. And then, I don't know, let's inspect those pins a little bit closer, because I see, yeah, there's a sort of an oddness in the machining, and this is probably what we're talking about with Assa pins. So the bottom of it almost looks a little narrower. Wow. Yeah, that is some interesting, I mean, unless that's just wear, but those pins sure do look different. They have that sort of rough look on top and then shiny down on the bottom. Alrighty, folks. Well, that is your Assa, Abloy Assa, I should say Assa Abloy, Aero 6-pin. Thanks for joining me. I am so glad to finally have it done. Take care, folks. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and please do comment.